A very good evening and welcome to yet another edition of the S101's Visual Radio for the Newsfirst team. I'm Jed Abdeen. We start off with a look at your headlines.
Newsfirst headline.
In headlines, top Sri Lankan officials to fly to Russia over retired military's alleged war role. Historic Kalawava at risk, unauthorized digging sparks major probe. SLPP's Vyalendiran becomes state minister. Russia's Dagestan mourns priest, police killed in attack by gunmen. And starting off in your top story. A delegation of Sri Lankan diplomats will be departing for Russia today to investigate the alleged involvement of retired military personnel from Sri Lanka in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict. The team includes Minister of State for Foreign Affairs Tharaka Balasurya, Members of Parliament Dayasiri Jayasekara and Gamini Walabuda, Defence Secretary General Kamal Gunaratne and Dr. Saman Veerasinghe, former ambassador to Russia. During their visit, the delegation will hold talks with the Russian Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs and Deputy Minister of Defense, while these talks are slated for the 26th and 27th. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs clarified that there is no specific information regarding the involvement of retired Sri Lankan military personnel in the Russia-Ukraine war. Minister of State Tharaka Balasurya cited Russian privacy laws as the reason for the lack of information provided by the Russian government. As a consequence, official reports on Sri Lankans who lost their lives in the war have not been available. However, according to official information received from Russia, over 450 Sri Lankans have joined the country's armed forces. In a recent development, Russia has agreed to suspend the recruitment of Sri Lankans for service in their armed forces following a request from Foreign Minister Ali Sabri. And moving towards more local news, Anuradhapura Assistant Director of Archaeology R.G. Jayatilaka has stated that the investigation report related to the recent excavation incident near the main bund of the Kalawava will be handed over to the Director General of Archaeology, Professor Thusitha Mendes, today. Kalawava, constructed by King Dhatusena in the 5th century AD, is a significant symbol of ancient Sri Lankan irrigation technology. The reservoir, with a capacity of 123 million cubic meters and spanning 100,000 acre feet, features a stone spillway and 3 main sluice gates. Water from the central sluice flows through a 40-foot wide canal over a distance of 54 miles, supplying water to Nuwarawava in Anuradhapura and irrigating thousands of acres of paddy fields. The recent unauthorized excavation near the spillway of the main dam posed a severe threat to the reservoir. Assistant Director Jayatilaka said that an archaeological officer was assigned to investigate the incident. The Director General of Archaeology is expected to provide the investigation report to the police. Meanwhile, the police have also initiated their own investigation into the incident. The Ipologama police stated that they will report the matter to the Kakirava court tomorrow. And shifting your attention towards more local news, Sri Lanka Podu Jana Peramuna MP Satasivan Vyalendiran took oath as the State Minister of Trade and Environment. The MP took oath in the presence of President Ranil Wickremesinghe at the President's office in Colombo today. And up next is international news.
International news.
And moving on to news overseas. Russia's Dagestan began 3 days of mourning on Monday after gunmen killed multiple police officers, an Orthodox priest and several others in attacks on synagogues and churches yesterday across 2 cities in North Caucasus region. Governor of the Dagestan region said more than 15 police officers fell victim to what he said was a terrorist attack, but he did not specify how many of the police were killed and how many were injured. Russia's Interfax agency reported at least 15 police officers were killed, while the attacks came 3 months after 145 people were killed in an attack claimed by the Islamic State on a concert hall near Moscow, Russia's worst such attack in years. And up next is your update on sports.
Sports news.
And shifting your attention towards sports. Uruguay opened their Copa America campaign with a 3-0 win over Panama on Sunday, but head coach Marcelo Bielsa was quick to temper expectations and said they must continue to improve. Bielsa took charge of Uruguay in May last year and steered them through a transitional period in which veterans Edinson Cavani and Diego Godin both retired, with all-time leading goal scorer Luis Suarez looking set to follow suit soon. The 15 times Copa America winners have been in excellent form over the last several months, beating both Argentina and Brazil in World Cup qualifiers. Those results have sparked hope of a record 16th continental crown for La Celeste, but Bielsa said they were taking it one game at a time. And with that, we wrap up this edition of the S101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I've been Abdin. Thank you for watching. Take care.